Hi friends, welcome to my channel. My name is Mel Khalid alias Captain Soil. I live in Casablanca in Morocco. I am a volunteer with Isha Yoga Center in India to support the safe soil movement, because some scientists are saying that today desertification is growing in the world at an alarming speed. Every 5 seconds, the surface area of a soccer pitch on agricultural land becomes sand. At this pace, we only have 40 to 50 years left of agricultural soil, then there will be a global food crisis. To mitigate this issue, Sadhguru launched the Safe Soil movement and made policies that need to be signed and adopted by all countries of the world. These policies call for a minimum of 3 to 6% of organic matter in the soil to ensure people's good health. I do challenges to support this movement and raise people's awareness about this topic. I've started recently a new challenge which consists of running every day at 6 a.m. for 1 year. Today is the 15th day. So, are you ready guys? Let's do this again. Save soil, let's make it happen. 52% of agricultural soils in the world are already degraded. They're already in the desertification stage. This desertification caused 6 global issues. The first one is food crisis. In 20 years, 40% less food is expected to be produced for a population of 9.3 billion people, which means that there will be more people and less food. As Sadhguru said, this is not a world you want to live in. The second global issue is water scarcity. Depleted soils cannot absorb and regulate water flows, which leads to water scarcity, droughts and floods. Organic matter can hold up to 90% of its weight in water and release it slowly over time. This is a big help in drought-prone areas. The third global issue is the loss of biodiversity. During the last 30 years, 80% of the biomass insects living in the soil has gone. It is estimated that around 27,000 species of life forms are going extinct every year. This is a genocide. These are huge numbers. These biomass insects living in the soil are responsible for the vitamins and nutrients present in our food. And you may have noticed this. The taste of the fruits are different now than when we were children. When we were kids, the fruits were sweet and soft, and now they're hard and not sweet anymore. This is due to the depletion of soil, because the number of the biomass insects living there has immensely reduced over the last few years. And no wonder that our kids are smaller, weaker, and they fall sick very often because their immune system is so weak. And it is due to this soil extinction. Our children, they are supposed to be better than us. Now we are going against the current of evolution. If our children are worse than us, then we have committed a crime against humanity. Now we are going against nature. When we go against nature, we are looking for troubles. The fourth global issue is climate change. Carbon dioxide present in the soil is 3 times that in the living plants and 2 times that in the atmosphere. Soil is crucial for carbon sequestration. If all the carbon dioxide stored in the soil is released, it will be also more difficult. There will be more troubles. The fifth global issue is the loss of livelihood. Globally, 74% of the poor are directly affected by soil depletion, by this desertification. Thousands of farmers are committing suicide due to soil extinction. It is estimated that desertification is costing the world up to $10.6 trillion every year. If we apply the same soil policies in all countries of the world, we will not reach such number. The sixth global issue is conflicts and migrations. Land issues have played a significant role in over 90% of major wars and conflicts in Africa since 1990. So the future of the planet is already happening in Africa. This will get worse over time, not in Africa but in the whole world, if we don't act now. Population growth combined with food and water scarcity leads to problems and may cause over 1 billion people to migrate to other regions and countries by 2050. This is a forced migration, not a planned one. When people are forced to migrate because of starvation and thirst, this doesn't sound good. This will bring a lot of suffering and crying and violence and crimes, especially about women and children. This is what the visionary sadhguru saw coming to humanity on the horizon. It doesn't sound good, it doesn't look good. It ain't good. If we sleep on this, we will be a very regretful generation. And nothing is worse than the pain of regret. The American coach of personal development, Jim Rohn, said there are two pains: the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. The most painful one is the pain of regret, because you can't do a thing about it, you can't change it. Once we reach a certain point, actions will not have any value anymore. Action can do the change now. This is why I invite you, if you haven't joined the Safe Soil movement yet, come and join us. We need you. We need your voice, because the leaders will not act by themselves for the Safe Soil movement. People must talk about this. People must show that they're aware of what's going on behind the scenes. We'll do it like a theater. We have to do it like a theater. Because what's going on behind the scenes is that we have been controlled. We are under attack since childhood. This is a negative matrix. Humanity is under attack from the devil and his children. This is a plan. There is a plan against humanity. As God has a plan to prosper you, the devil has a plan to destroy you. How to destroy you? By sending his children, the narcissists, to control you. The narcissist craves two things: control, power, and attention. So this power, this control, they want to control everything about you. You may have heard about the hidden societies such as the Illuminati, the Freemason, and Yale. Some of the world leaders, some narcissistic people, individuals, are members of these hidden societies, and they have agendas for us, such as the pandemic. They have a plan. It's a big plan. As I said, it's the devil's plan. The plan to destroy humanity, to make it suffer. As I mentioned, these global issues are attacks. The members of the hidden societies will not act on these things, will not act to solve them, because they work behind the scenes to create them. Unless people start talking about them and become aware of what's going on, so that now we can play the party, we can play the theater. You need to raise your consciousness, my friend. This is the best advice I can give. Try to raise your level of consciousness, of vibration, because you are what you vibrate in this universe. This universe is an ocean of energy, an ocean of motion. Everything is energy, and alike energy attracts alike energy. You are a frequency. You attract to you what you are vibrating at. Now, by controlling us, they have controlled our vibrations. This control is about, the control starts from the oxygen that you consume, because we are what we consume in terms of food for the mind and the body. The food of the body is oxygen, water and food. The food of the mind is the mindsets, the thoughts, what's in the head, the paradigm, the mindset. This has been controlled on us. People are under hypnosis of their paradigm, thinking that they have ideas and dreams, not realizing that these ideas and dreams have been impressed on them. It's not theirs, it's somebody else's. And they're working so hard to achieve somebody else's dream. The first control we had is about the quantity of oxygen that we breathe. These long hours of sitting at school, the position of sitting is made on purpose. The ergonomy of the tables and chairs on which we sit at school or at work, it is made on purpose to bend people's backbone, because your backbone is the basis of your physiology, and it's powerful. When you are aligned, when you have the right posture, your ability to manifest in this universe is great. So to awaken you, we need to distort your posture, not to be aligned. Besides, when you have a bent backbone, you will have your lungs will not open fully when you breathe, when you inhale, and you will have the back pain as a bonus. Besides, the cutting of trees is also contributing to the pouring, making air poor of oxygen. There is less and less oxygen and more polluted gases and other elements. The first food of the body is the prana, the pranic energy. So now we have reduced the quantity of oxygen in the air, and we have reduced the capacity, the volume of your lungs, so that you take the least. The second part is the food, the soil depletion. By depleting the soil from the biomass insects, we are depleting the food from the vitamins and nutrients, so that you are a customer, you know. You need to be put in with certain characteristics to be a good customer, because the first global industries in the world are, the first one is weaponry, armaments. You need to be in lower frequencies. You need to be in self-hatred, so that you hate others and you are violent, so that you keep nourishing the wars. The second is alcohol and cigarettes. You need to be unaware, intoxicated, so that you don't know, you don't see the games on you, played on you. You are the joke of this matrix. The third one is the big pharma, the pharmaceutical products. You need to buy drugs and medicines. So this is why you need to have a certain characteristics. You need to be stupid. You need to be dumb, dull. You need to have a weak immune system. We cannot do these things to you if you remain normal. You need to make you abnormal by changing your physiology. The backbone must be bent so that you receive the least amounts of oxygen. What's oxygen? A polluted one. And food has been depleted from vitamins and nutrients, so you have a weak immune system. And where your lack of awareness you will go for the easy solution, which is to consume cigarettes and alcohol to forget your problems. Besides, the fourth one is free porn on the internet. You have free porn on the internet so that you keep losing your vital energy. If you see something free on this matrix, know, my friend, that you are the product, because nothing is free here. This is the devil's world. They say this world belongs to the devil. The devil is the king of this world, but God is the king of kings. God is king of all kings. He's the beginning and the end, the Alpha and the Omega. We need to be aware. Stop wasting your sexual energy, because for the body to produce them, they are the most costly. They cost more energy than restoring the heart or the neurons. If you keep losing them, your body cannot focus to fix other organs and to do other work. It keeps only creating these energies. These energies, the sexual energies, are so powerful. They have the power to create a new human being. But if you don't use it, if you keep it in your body, it has the creative power to create a new business, to create ideas, to be inspired, to have courage. It is said in the Bible, there is a story about Simpson. He was a strong man who defeated his armies, but once he was in a relationship with a woman, he lost his power because he was in semen retention. Once lose it, he became weak. The American writer Napoleon Hill talks about the transmutation energy, the transmutation sexual energy. This shows the power. You need to do researches on these subjects to know the power that you have. You can use it. Don't be fooled. You need to open your third eye to see clearly what's going on really. The world feels normal, but it's not normal. This is the modern slavery. Before, we used to see iron chains on people's hands and legs, and now where are the chains? The chains now are in the mind. We have limiting beliefs. We have a negative mindset. We have a negative paradigm. This paradigm, we are under hypnosis of the paradigm, attracting to us constantly negativity, 24/7, non-stop. And people are asking, why am I so miserable? Why am I so failing so much? It's because you were set for failure. These folks, members of hidden societies who have done this, who are doing this, they have plans. They have the new world order. They want humanity to be in a certain way. They want us to be weak. And you can fix everything, but the most important one, the most dangerous one, is the most powerful weapon on this planet, which is your mind. The mind. The mindset, this paradigm, that's what I was talking about. Know that there is a season to sow and there is a season to reap, and now we are reaping what they have sown in our minds, which is misery, self-hatred, disrespect for ourselves, for other humans, for animals, for nations, being in the low vibes, spewing negativity everywhere, being unconscious and aware, being miserable. We are sowing these things, we are reaping these things. Our imagination has been hacked because these folks have studied humanity. Why they are hiding? Because they consider themselves elites. They are the elites, yes, but the elites of coward people. You can't find someone more coward than them. They're hiding in their hidden societies because they cannot play fair play. They can't win if everybody has access to the same knowledge. They're so wicked, they're so coward, they're so willful, they're so weak. That's the only way they can play is by cheating. If everybody was having the same knowledge, they would have lost. They wouldn't have the fortunes and the position of leaderships. This is why the hiding is a symbol of weakness. If they had the courage, they would show themselves up and giving the information to everybody. No, because knowledge is power, and applied knowledge is true power, as Jim Rohn said. You need to have the knowledge and you need to apply it in order for you to change your life for the better. What has been done is done. Our imagination has been hijacked by these folks. Now we are reaping what they have sown, yes, but the movie doesn't stop there. It's just the beginning. What is done is done. Now do your part. Your job is now to reprogram you, to reprogram yourself from scratch. By this time doing the right program, which is God's program, not the devil's programming. By loving yourself, self-caring, taking care of yourself, taking care of your energies, being aware of the spiritual warfare, by choosing yourself. Here is the advice. Anything and anyone who is not helping you to grow, to improve your life, cut them out of your life. As Les Brown said, get the losers out of your life if you want to live your dream. These losers, the haters, the narcissists, the psychopaths, the fake people, the hypocrites, they have nothing to do in your life. You have given too much attention, too much time to the wrong people. You have given so much problems to the people, and this is not working for you, it's working against you. This is not helping you to grow. These folks are there to drain your energy, to entertain you, to distract you from following your desires, from working hard on yourself. Stop watching the negative streams on the television, because you are just feeding the old paradigm. You don't fight the old paradigm, you focus on the new one, and you stop feeding the old one, so that the old one will get weaker and weaker, and the new one will get stronger and stronger. This is how you can fight back in this matrix. When I say to fight back or to rebel, this is not a call for an external revolution. External revolution is for the criminals and weak people and wicked people This is a call for an internal revolution. I want you to rebel against your bad habits. Rebel against the toxic habits that you have in your life. Replace them with positive habits. Rebel against the toxic people in your life, the energy drainers, the dream killers. Rebel against the things that waste your time, the entertainment. Most of the presentators, the journalists, are also parts of the hidden society. They're there to distract you, while other members are making big changes. Don't be distracted. It's like a magician distracting you by the left hand and doing the trick with the right hand. Don't be distracted, don't be fooled. Know the tricks, know the game. You were born in a war zone. You are a soldier. Equip yourself, because there is a war against you. By depleting the air from oxygen, by lowering your lung capacity, by making you suffer having back pain, by making you unaware, by reducing your consciousness, your intelligence. You need to be aware of these things so that you can change, so that you can bring the positive change. So, the air, the water, the food, the water. During the Second World War, Adolf Hitler used to give his prisoners some chemicals in the water to make them docile and dumb. Guess what? We have the same products in our tap water in lower quantities. These chemicals are there to calcify the pineal gland, the third eye, so that people keep being dumb, to be blinded for the real matrix. You don't see it. It's a beast. It looks like a princess. You are under the charm of the devil. You need to wake up. This is witchcraft. This is sorcery. This is magic. To wake up, you need to begin the work on yourself, to decalcify the pineal gland, to reprogram the subconscious mind. You can do this. It's doable, it's feasible. No matter where you are at life. Doesn't matter. Let me give you something to know who you are. Because most people don't know who they are. They don't know what they've got. If you think that you are weak, no, you are not weak. You are so powerful. You are extremely powerful. You are so powerful that the only way to beat you is to start fighting with you since you were a kid. This is why they started the reprogramming of your subconscious mind since you were a kid. You were unconscious. They have started a war against you because you are so powerful and so fearful. They are afraid of you, of what you can do, because who you are. You were created in God's image. You have the power to create. You are a co-creator. You were sent to this planet to create. But if you start creating, you will start creating unexpected things. The narcissist hates the unexpected things. He wants to be in control of the game. constant control. So the best way to control what you are going to create is by controlling your mind. This is why the reprogramming started on you since you were a kid. Napoleon Hill said, whatever the mind can conceive and believe, the mind can achieve. Anything you believe, you achieve. You are a success by nature. You were born successful. Bob Proctor has a book called You Were Born Rich. Yes, you were born rich. You have higher mental faculties that only human beings have. These faculties can make you achieve anything you put your head, your focus on. You are an achiever. Now, you are believing in misery, and you have created it in your life, in people's lives. This is what you do. You only know how to win. You are an achiever by nature. Now, if you put, instead of this negativity, positivity, you will achieve it also. You can do this. This is why they have programmed you to be negative, so that you create what they want. Now stop creating what they want and start creating what you want. Stop hating yourself. Stop creating misery and suffering for yourself. This is unnecessary. You don't deserve to do this to yourself. Start reprogramming your mind. Start putting the work, the positive work now. As I said in the beginning, you are a frequency. You have a frequency. You need to change your frequency. In order for you to have a new life, you need to have new energies. And where do you get the energies? From what you consume in terms of water, food, and thoughts. This is what you need to change. And also, what I wanted to say about the mind, Albert Einstein said, imagination is everything. It is the preview of life's coming attractions. And what is life coming attractions? It's the future. So, your imagination is your future. Most people think that future is something that don't belong to them. It belongs to you. It doesn't belong to God or to some other entity. It belongs to you only. You are the creator of your life. You have to realize these things. The members of the hidden societies know these things. This is why they control the masses by controlling their imagination. We think in terms of images. This is why when you turn on the television, you see images of wars, people suffering, blood, crying. This is to control your imagination, so that in your future you keep having these things. Stop feeding the old matrix, the old paradigm, and start something new. Start creating a new paradigm now, a new positive one. You can do this. You can have this. You've got this. You have to do this. It's your life. It's your freedom. You have been hijacked. You have been lied to. You have been exploited. Enough is enough. You must come to this realization that enough is enough. And then here comes the greatest attack, but it didn't work as planned. And the Freemason controlled the movie industry. In the movie you see Thanos killing half of the planet. This is a pre-programming because they pre-program us on what's to come by movies, so that you think it's normal You think you're just watching a movie for entertainment. You're not. They are not entertaining you. They're working on you. It's their job. And when you go to have fun on these festivals with your idols, idolizing these celebrities, these are not celebrities. These are not festivals. These are what they call these ceremonies, rituals. You are being attacked. You are under witchcraft. You're participating to a ritual which is cursing your life, and you get down and down and down. After that concert, after that festival, you were supposed to have a good time, but then you went there and your life starts crumbling. Why? Because what's happening there? You need to wake up to be aware of these things. You are under attack. Stop letting people, the enemy, attack you. You are so much hated. The devil hates you. These folks are the children of the devil. You think they're there for your good. They're only there to destroy you. And here comes the pandemic. They were trying to kill people. And the vaccine has one role, which is to block your DNA activation, because you need to know who you are. In most people, only 10% of the DNA is activated, and more than 90% is still dormant. You have superpowers hidden dormant in your DNA. The toxic scientists, the toxic scientists are calling this dormant part the junk DNA. There is no such thing as junk DNA. God doesn't make junk things. Everything in nature has a role, a specific role. These toxic scientists are hiding. They have agendas and they're hiding the truth from the masses by making you believe that it's junk DNA. It's not junk DNA. It's superpowers there. You have superpowers because humanity is so young in this whole universe, where maybe you are among the latest creatures of God in this universe. There are other older species, yes, aliens, and humanity is so young. And the story or the thing about humanity is about the future. Humanity has a great future, and they're trying to destroy you before you grow up to who you are. As in, I remember a song of Bob Marley when he said, "I shot the sheriff." I shot the sheriff. He said, Sheriff John Brown or something like this always hated us. He said, "Kill them every time I plant a seed." He said, "Kill them before they grow." This is what they're trying to do to us. They're trying to kill us before we grow. Because we are humans, we are created in God's images. When you are created in God's image, what does this mean? It means that you are powerful. You have God-like traits, and you need to awaken them. How can you awake your power? By raising your vibration, because now the matrix is making us on lower frequencies by giving us the less and less oxygen, reducing the land capacity, and reducing the soil depletion, soil extinction. Biomass insects are going extinct. This reduces the vitamins and nutrients that we eat, so our health is immensely reduced. We need to be aware of these things, and the solution is for you to make your researches on how to raise your vibration, your frequencies, so that you start eating healthy. And this is not a call for change for you, because I'm only talking about my experience. Before you change anything in your diet, you must consult your doctor or a specialist. I'm not a specialist in the subject. I am 100% vegan now because I know that the digestive human system is vegetarian. So besides, meats contain 0 angstroms, and to change your life you need more angstroms. Fruits contain 10,000 angstroms. Raw vegetables contain 8,000 angstroms, and cooked vegetables contain 6,000 angstroms. You need to seek these angstroms so that you can change your frequency, so that you can attract to you the positivity. Be patient with yourself. This is a process. Life is a marathon. Anyway, I thank you guys for your attention, for your time, for your follow. Thanks so much to all of you. I love you guys. I wish you the best. And I'll see you tomorrow. This is Captain Soil speaking. Save soil, let's make it happen. Salute.